May you introduce yourself for us?
My name is Kevin Abalo John. I'm the Executive Director, Resilient Organization.
May you tell us about the organizing? I've seen that you're one of the partners who has organized for this day today.
Yeah, we are among the partners who have organized the commemoration of International Day of Person Living with Disability or Person with Disability.
Okay, we meant to understand Resilience also do run project which is dealing in GBV and others. Also, is Resilience also part of the organizers or who is running a project of people with disability?
Yes, indeed. Resilient Organization in partnership with Reproductive Health Association of South Sudan with support from United Nations Population Fund, that is UNFPA, we have organized this year International Day of Person Living with Disability in collaboration with Rajab Educational Center for the Blind. The International Day of Person Living with Disability is normally or usually commemorated every year, every 3rd December, every year. So for us as a Resilient Organization, we decided to shift it a little bit to the 6th December, reason being that we were also part of the national commemoration, which was the 3rd December 2022, and this particular one was also a different one that we wanted the people living with disability to hone it. The reason why we did it on the 6th, it was a big suggestion from them, since it's being done independently. We needed to do it in a different day, which is today, and it is being led by Rajab Educational Center for the Blind. Rajab Educational Center for the Blind, it is educational center or a school of virtually impaired pupils or students, including their teachers. They are as well virtually impaired.
Okay, what are the challenges which you're facing as you're running this project with these people?
As a Resilient Organization with support from United Nations Population Fund, we have done a lot of things with these people, especially Rajab Educational Center for the Blind, and also Buluk B Primary School, which is having young people who are having hearing impaired. So it is a joint combination of Rajab Educational Center for the Blind and Buluk B Primary School. We brought these children together, we brought the young people together, and our main aim was to promote their talent, to promote the skill that they have. As you have already seen, a lot of display has been made, a lot of drawing, communicating issues on GBV, ending child marriage, issues on a inclusive hospital or a clinic for young people, inclusivity in reproductive health services. So it is what we had been doing at Resilient Organization, and as well, Resilient Organization has done something that no organization have ever did it, with support from UNFPA. We as Resilient Organization, we have transcribed or transcripts. We have transcribed a curriculum. This had been a challenge. It's a great challenge that these people had been facing, the Rajab Educational Center for the Blind. Those one who cannot see, the virtually impaired people, have found difficulties in teaching, in learning, because they do not have the curriculum translated in the Braille. But we as Resilient Organization, with support from UNFPA, we took the initiative of doing that, and it is just like it's just like a dream came true to them. They are very excited, they are very happy, and this had been with support from UNFPA. They have also, their skill had been promoted. They have also learned about comprehensive sexuality. Now they know there is comprehensive sexuality education, there is HIV, there is STIs, there is prevention, there is abstinence. They now know about it. It's all the work of Resilient Organization and supporting them in different ways. We have found challenges. There are a lot of challenges. The first challenge that we have found as a Resilient Organization is the issue of knowledge on comprehensive sexuality education. Our young people living with disability do not have knowledge about comprehensive sexuality education, but the moment we came in, we found a challenge. But reaching to the middle, they were well equipped with the information on comprehensive sexuality education, and we are just seeing a better way of doing more and more and more with them. the challenge is they are completely weren't aware about comprehensive sexuality education. And also another challenge is the issue of an interpreter. We have faced a big challenge of interpreters, and this has been really a challenge that we want to see if our donor can again support us to train more young people who can interpret the sign language so that it will be an inclusive thing. We had only had one interpreter who had been with us, but he had also been committed in other areas, but he managed to do this with us. But for us, we find it's a challenge, but we hope a lot will be done better next time.
I meant to understand you are the founder of a Girls Bribe or No Bribes, and I'm saying it was the initiative that came this year through organizing a tournament for women. And these people living with disability, this year as the commemoration by ICRC, the organizers for a games, and that is a football, and some of them were telling us they also wanted to participate into venture into sport. As a resilience, would you also try to extend that initiative of organizing a game to these people, because they said they wanted to exercise their body to get fit and physically so that they cannot also suffer from other things? Are you having a plan way forward also to bring the same initiative what you organized this year for women together with the Kulang Foundation?
It's a very brilliant question. Yes. Resilient organizations have that plan of bringing in game. You know, our main aim is to create demand for sexual reproductive health. We want to create a demand generation, a generation that would demand for the right of their own right, a generation that will really say there is HIV, let me protect myself, a generation that will say I don't want my sister to get married in a earlier age, I want my sister to go to school, I want my mother not to beat my father, I want my husband not to beat me, and I want my wife not to be beaten, or I want my sister to be this and that and that. This is a generation that we are trying to create as a resilient organization. Games, yes. I mean, like a million, yes. But as a resilient organization, we're going to be a little bit parallel compared to the rest. We are not going into football, but we will be much on volleyball and, of course, the netball. Our plan for that is in place because we know it will bring a lot of young people together through competition. Resilient organization it will as well also do a debate competition on comprehensive sexuality education and other sexual reproductive health services that might save lives of young people in the Republic of South Sudan with funding from UNFPA.
Thanks,